you cannot be a normal human and choose that's another hole to that other wall.
It's another one to the other wall. What the hell? Okay.
They are not normal people.
So what are
they
they?
are human, but the issue that is a big demon inside them, which will make them behave like that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Open Mind Podcast, where we speak about everything with an open and free mind. Today, I am with Phil. Hey, Phil.
Hey, Joy.
How are you doing today?
I'm very good. And you?
I'm okay. Are you ready for today? For the subject?
Always ready.
Cool. Today, we've got an interesting one. A one that's delicate.
Oh.
Yeah. Today, we're going to be talking about homosexuality.
Oh my God, that's a special subject today.
Okay, so we are gonna just have a general discussion just for today. Podcast today is, what do you think about homosexuality? Do you think that it's good or bad? If we are talking about on the religious side, do you think that they are accepted in the church or not? Okay, that's our topic today. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
Let's go. Okay, so let's start it light. Tell me, what do you think about homosexuality?
First of all, for me, homosexuality, I'm not okay with that, and I think so. There are different kind of people in this world, and people can like choose. I do choose with my two hands like that, with two fingers, can choose whatever they want to be. But according to what I think, we have been created man and woman. And at the moment when we decide to, I don't even know if we decide that. But at the moment when we start going like men and women and women, for me is a red flag. But that's what I'm thinking about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have you already spoke about men being women, women being men, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the transgenders.
No. Men with men.
Okay.
And women to women.
Okay, so we are just on this part. Men sleeping with men, women sleeping with women.
Exactly.
Okay.
Homosexuality.
Okay. So you say you're not for that.
Yep.
Because you think that it is not good?
Yes, I think it's not normal.
According to
me, according to my belief, according to what I think about.
And what is your belief?
My belief that we has been created man and woman for the normalization of the life. Because to create another human being, there is a woman and man for creating another woman being. The mission of the human of this earth is to multiply, because the earth is very big. We need to multiply for the next generation. If all of us are homosexual, we cannot multiply this world, and that's not a mission for why we came in this earth.
We can multiply. But because
that become like artificial. It's not natural anymore.
It is natural because it's another human being being born. Homosexual, a gay couple, gay in the sense that two women or two men or same sex, they are married or they're together. They go to a doctor who is specialized in that. They're going to use their sperm. But that's how it is. It's biology. They're able to go to a bank, all right, an egg bank, where one of them is gonna give the sperm, and they're gonna use one of the ovaries that other women have donated, and they're gonna create a baby, and that baby is a real baby. It's not, and they're gonna look for a surrogate, right? Sometimes it's even someone of the family who is going to carry the baby for them in the womb.
That's bullshit.
It's bullshit, but it's fact. This is what's happening. Because I'm coming from the point where you're saying that they cannot create lives. They can create lives.
Yes, they can create, but they cannot create life. But because, as you said, they're gonna put the sperm in the woman.
Yeah, so
Because
it's one of them.
yeah, one of them, but
Yeah.
not both of them.
But Phil, there are
That's why
many.
there is a woman and there is a man. That's why both women and men will create a life. It's not
okay.
men and men will create life,
It's not men and men that create life.
or woman and woman.
That we're on the same point, or women and women that create life.
Yes.
But it's a sperm and egg. And they don't have to be the same. They don't have to be together to create a baby. There are many couples today who have kids, and they are a family with maybe the husband was married before, and they have that kid. The new wife, that's their kid, and they didn't carry them in the womb.
But let me tell you something. When you are together, I mean, the purpose to be together is to create your next generation by you guys together, right?
And they do it.
No, they don't do it by themselves.
They do it. At least one of them does, and it's about the engagement.
Exactly. You say you bring someone else. So let's imagine there wasn't a woman, okay, and we take just two boys in the house. How they will multiply this?
But we are not going to do that. We're not going to take two boys in the house, because there are other people who are able to do that for us nowadays. Phil, let's put, for example, a heterosexual couple, a man and a woman.
Yes.
Married, everything is good, but they're not able to have babies. They also go do the same thing that homosexual couples do.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. They go to the orphanage, all right? They can adopt a baby, or they can go get a surrogate. They give the sperm of the man and the ovule of the woman, and they put it in the stomach or the womb of the surrogate.
But what did you just say? You just said a man, they will put a man and they put a woman then to create something, right?
Yeah.
To create something, it takes a man and it takes a woman to create something.
But it does not remove the fact. That's what we say for a homosexual couple, 2 women or 2 men. They say if it's 2 women, we are going to use one of their ovaries, and we'll go to the sperm bank to get a sperm
of
a man.
Okay.
But that does not remove the fact that they're still able to have a baby that they call their own.
Listen, we are creation. By being a sperm in the body of someone, or by being in the ovule in the body of a woman, we are a creation. The creation has been done like this. It takes a man and it takes a woman to create something. So today you cannot tell me, because when they are staying together and raise a little baby, for example, what they are doing, they're having, but because if 2 men are together, they're having sex together, right?
But they're not having it in front of the kids.
No, I'm not saying that they're having it in front of the kid. The thing is what? They are in couple, but they're having sex, right?
Okay.
And they're doing the sex, but like the way that you don't want to see that.
But who wants to see sex? Who wants to see it?
Because you see what they are doing, they cannot wait anything with that. They are just doing what we can call shit, because what sex has been created. Our sex has been created to multiply. That is the purpose of the sex that being there, to multiply the head.
Okay, it's there for that, but they are not going to multiply nothing with 2 penises or 2 vaginas.
That's sure.
It's sure that they're not going to multiply anything. But if you're talking in the sense of creating something, they will be able to create by finding other means. Because sometimes, like I told you the example before, a heterosexual couple, men and women, who are not able to have kids, they go find other ways. Well, they're going to adopt a kid, or they're going to go to the sperm bank, or because sometimes it's the man who cannot have kids, or the woman who cannot have kids anymore, and they find other ways. So what's the difference between them? Because they can no longer create kids. They will not be able to have babies of their own. in a sense that maybe it's the man who is the problem.
That's not a reason for a man and woman to say yes, because those people cannot have also us also we can pass by the same way.
But they always do. Many couples do that. Many couples go adopt.
Personally, I think that this fact of being like a gay or a lesbian, that's not normal at all for me. Like I say, for me, because the fact that the way they're having, because most of them, they're having sex, right? They have to have sex. They have to in the house. How it's happening? Because that I cannot even think about it. Because when you are a man, you are a man.
What does that mean? When you're a man, you're a man. Yes, what does that mean?
When you are a man, you have been built as a man.
Okay.
You build as a man. You have everything that a man has. There is a female and there is a male. When you take even the animals, they know that there is a female and there is a male. Mm-hmm. When you take, for example, a plug, something to plug, it takes a female plug and a male plug for it to work, because the energy will not pass through if there is no connection between a male and female. Mm-hmm. That's what creating something. For human, it should create life. When you have to plug your phone to something, you have to enter the plug into a hole, and once it's entered, it will create electricity or will create power to charge your phone or whatever it could be. In anything in life that we have created as just human, we have a female and we have a man. Why now there are some people who have to decide to be male? Me, I think personally that this is not normal. I think that we have to go deeper that, and it's spiritual.
Okay. I get what you're saying, that everything has to be of opposite so that it's able to build something. Just like how there's a term that says opposite attracts, right? Mm-hmm. Even in chemistry, physics, etc.
Everything.
I get what you mean. But the reality is, it's not that in some cases for the homosexuals. 2 men are together or 2 women are together. And there's nothing that you can do about it. And they are creating the life that you are saying that they're not able to create. They are doing it with other ways. They're finding other ways to create families. They're finding other ways to multiply. Sometimes it can be even this turn is the man's, this turn is the other man's sperm that's going to be used, or ovary, etc. They are creating life.
No matter the sperm we will get into the other man, that will never create a life. It will always
it's creating life artificially, because if we just put on the point of creating life, it does not mean that it has to be done naturally.
That is not the right hole. Because that hole where that I'm sorry to say, where that sperm was getting, we never create anything. But
it's the same way for a heterosexual couple, a man and a woman who is putting his sperm in a woman's hole, i.e. a vagina. Mm-hmm. It's never going to do nothing if the woman is barren. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It could then be the same thing.
How are they going to create a baby if the woman is barren?
No.
But how will they create a baby if the woman is barren?
Because she
is sick and she is barren. How are they going to create a baby?
That is a natural tool to make baby, right? Okay. Now, if that natural thing doesn't make baby, it means that, for example, there is a sickness to fix.
But what if it's not fixed? Barrenness is not fixed.
Yeah. But if it's not fixed, let's say they will have maybe if the man is functioning well, maybe they will use the sperm of the man to use what? Another ovulation of a woman.
But that's what the same gay
is
people
not the same.
Do.
Let me say something.
They're going to use the sperm of a man
for
another woman.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You said another
so
woman.
it's the same.
It doesn't create anything man and man
It's
or
not,
woman and woman.
it's okay. That part we've
It
already
takes-
understood.
It takes always woman and man to create something.
But it's okay. We have understood that part. But it still does not remove the fact that they are also able to have a life with kids and create families and multiply. It does not remove that fact from them.
That create a disequilibrate kids.
According to who?
According to the education and the even according to the society that we see today.
But that is because that's what the society has made us believe, right?
No, we see it. We live in it.
But there's some people who have grown up from same-sex marriages and they are doing very well for themselves.
I don't think so.
There are many. There are many who are growing.
At the moment that you don't have even, if you are raised up by two men in the house, you don't have a maternal figure in your life.
No, I don't agree with that one.
How that?
Because maternal figure doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be your biological mother.
No, it's not your biological mother.
So how do you know that there is no sister of your dad?
But you talk about his sister. Me, I'm talking about two boys who were raising in the
Yes, but a maternal figure doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be your biological mother.
But for them, there is a woman between them. There is a woman and there is a man between them.
Phil, my point still remains. You do not need.
Okay.
For example, people who grow up in a single household, single family household, just with the father or just with the mother, single mom or single dad. There are people who have grown up with single moms and it's like they've grown up with a dad and a mom. Why? Because there was a paternal figure in their there was a paternal figure in their life. That paternal figure wasn't necessarily the husband of the mom. It was maybe an uncle or an older brother or a cousin of the mom or something. Vice versa for the woman as well.
Fine. But that not give to the kid that equilibrate life that he received when he has a mother and a father at home.
I think it's all relative.
It's not relative.
What if they're all staying together?
If you are what?
What if they're all staying together in the same house?
With the cousin, with the
sister
uncle
of the brother and the two. Let's say it's two men.
Yes.
Okay. Two men raising a child, and then there's a sister of one of the dad.
We stay at home.
Yeah.
You think so that these two men will leave the sister, give the education as a woman in the house? No.
They will not leave to give education, but they're going to be together because they know. Are you trying to tell me that homosexual people are stupid and they don't know the importance of a man in a child's life or a woman in a child's life?
Because for them, there is a woman between them. Okay, between them it means one of the men is a woman.
No.
When they decide, for example, to take a kid at home, they want to raising up this kid by themselves at home. They won't bring someone else because they think they are everything.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't agree. I think that we take for granted and we try to generalize according to our own thinking and our own society or how we have been raised to think that homosexual people or same-sex marriages are not able to raise children. For example, if there are two men who raise a boy, high thoughts already will think that boy is also going to be gay. That's not that.
This boy will not gonna be gay.
But some people might think that. They will not have that maternal love of a woman the same way they were gonna have. It's true. There's something that's gonna be missing.
That's for sure.
It's always even the same in a heterosexual marriage where there's a man and a woman.
Okay.
There's some men or women that are really bad with their kids.
You say bad?
For
sure.
And it's like they grew up on their own.
No, that's what I'm saying. It will always affect a kid when you say if they are hetero, it will be so one of them is bad. So it will affect the kid. So he will not have a good paternal figure when he will grow up. It's the same.
That has nothing to do with the sex.
With the homosexuality for the gay people, for example, if the kid is they are not need to be bad, but the fact that there are two boys at home, there are two men at home, for the kids is already bad.
No,
because
why?
it will get a disequilibrium. It will not have that figure maternal because.
But we already say that, Phil, having a maternal figure doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be biological. There could be an aunt.
I understand.
So,
but the thing is what? When you are you are very baby, raising up on the beginning till you get maybe 5 or 6 years old, what you see, it's what you live. Because you see always two boys, two men at home, going there, coming here, giving you because them, of course, they want to raise up themselves, the kid, so they're going to give the milk and all by themselves and all. So the kid is growing up with that till you get maybe 10 years old or 12 years old.
No, it's sure that they do ask for help. I think you're generalizing too much.
But
I'm sure that they do ask for help.
I don't understand why they will have to go to take a maternal figure to come home if they say they are able to be women and men.
Who says they're able to be women? No one says that.
They're doing what women and men do, guys.
No. I've never seen a gay person say, I can be a woman or I can be a man. No. They are both men.
You think?
There's no I think.
It's always like that.
No. I think these are just stereotypes. This is what people think when they see when they see same-sex couples.
Because they affirm themselves and they say what they are as well. And they don't hide, and we don't just say things because we think like that about them.
No. I think maybe you're confusing with transgender people or gay people who think that they are women. That's something else. But if we're talking about a same-sex couple, two of them are men or two of them are women, not one of them is going to say, I am a man, and the other one says, I am a woman, when they are both girls. I don't think so.
You will not say, I am a woman, if you say, I'm doing what the woman is doing.
Yeah.
Because one of them is the one that we take by the beard.
But maybe so that people like you can understand. Because people like you are going to ask those type of weird questions like how they do it in the bedroom. Then they feel like they have to explain themselves. But sometimes maybe they exchange. Maybe one day the other one is a woman, another day the other one is a man.
What is that?
This is just explanation.
Okay. Even animal doesn't do that. I'm so sorry to say that.
But this is what is happening in the society. And we have to live with it.
Me, I cannot just accept that.
You don't have to accept it.
Let me tell you why I cannot accept it. You know, I have a background from the Bible. Because sometimes in the society of today, someone can come, I believe I'm a Christian, I believe to the Bible and all. And they choose what they want to choose in the Bible and leave what they don't want. You understand? The Bible is clear. If you say you are following the Bible or you're following the life according to the Bible and all, it's clear. It says that is the abomination. Me, I think seriously that the fact that we have that in the society, that's the plan of the devil to destroy humanity. That's why I'm thinking about that. Because you cannot be a normal human and choose that's another hole to that other world.
It's another one to the other world. What the hell? Okay, so are you trying to say that the homosexuals are not normal people?
They are not normal people.
So
they are human, but the issue that is a big demon inside them will make them behave like that. Like someone always today will take a knife and going to kill someone. As a normal human, you cannot do it going to kill someone. You need to have a spirit in you, a bad spirit acting in you to go to do a bad action. That action that they are doing it because they are manipulating by a a demon to go to do that. Because as a normal human, as created by God, you shouldn't have to do. Even in the Bible, you saw that there was a city called Sodom and Gomorrah. Even the word Sodom, today we call about sodomization. Sodomization. It's coming from the city. The city has been destroyed by God. Why have been destroyed by God? Because they was doing shady stuff like that. God even was even amazed to say, what the fuck is about it with my people?
Okay, if God was amazed, like you're saying, Sodom and Gomorrah, when it happened, and men were sleeping with men, women with women, and it was crazy. So God created those same people. Do you agree? Did God create those same people?
For sure.
Okay.
And he loved them, but he doesn't love the spirit in it.
Okay, but he loves them.
The devil.
So the homosexuals, what makes them abnormal? Just because they are doing what you are not used to. You are used to men and women, but now it's men and men or women and women. If it has started as men and men and women, and they see men and women together, they'll be like, wow, that's an abomination. It's not possible. Men and women can never be together, blah, blah, blah. The same way that you're saying it. You understand?
Okay, if you have started by men and men.
It's because it's the society. The society started like that, with a man and a woman. So now, if we see men and men together, women and women together, we see that it's not normal. And when you bring, it's not the norm. They say it's not normal. It's not the norm. And when you give the example of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible, for those who are Christians, you will see that even God condemned that. He wasn't for that. He punished them because of what they were doing that was wrong.
Simply because the devil used the creature of God to do whatever he wants. And most of the time, the creature of God with the flesh are bending to this bad side. Because everything that God has created is perfect, is nice, is well done. But why today the world is destroying, we see atrocious things and all, is what the devil is, the way that the devil is using the human to do it. Because some people say, why there is a war in certain place, why kids dying and all. Kids are dying, but human killing kids, but they are using by the devil to do it. That you understand?
So you think that it's the devil in them that's causing them to be homosexuals?
Exactly. God love those people. They love them as their creature, but the action that they're doing, like the action of someone who's going to kill someone, this action, God doesn't agree for that. And I'm also up to that. I don't agree with that. I will not be accepting the something who is not like I think clearly that is not even normal. Even the animal doesn't do that. Even I don't know, nature has been created. Even you see the tree, you see in the plant to create something, you see something getting inside to create something. So we has been created. We know where we have to put our sexual tool to create something. But when we put it in the place where it doesn't create anything, that is a problem. It's only demon who does that. Those human who's doing it, they are not the demon, but this demon is using them to do it. That's why we call an abomination. Abomination is not a sin. It's more than a sin. So anyway.
Abomination is not a sin, it's more than a sin.
Exactly.
Okay, we got it. Okay, so thanks so much for taking the time to have this discussion with us, Phil. And as you know, we have the tradition on the podcast where we're going to leave the audience with a question.
Yes.
A question that's going to keep them thinking, keep them going, keep the conversation going. A question about what we were talking about today, homosexuality.
All right. Thank you very much to give me the hand to ask a question to the audience. Yes, I know has been probably cash to most of the to certain people, but for life, for in the life, sometimes we have to be true. Yeah, me, I think has been true according to that. I have a question for you. What do you think is homosexuality of homosexual people? Will they go to the heaven or will they go to the hell?
Will
Tell us.
homosexuals go to heaven or hell?
Hell. Yeah. What do you think? What you guys think about it?
Thank you so much. So, thank you for all our audience today. Thank you for listening, taking the time to be with us. Let us meet on the same channel next time. Cheers.